I figured this is as good a place to start recording as any. I'll try to explain things as I go along. Anywho, almost level 1788 here, and then I have various things that are basically training. I do things in cycles of 80 minutes apiece. Basically, it's kind of odd the way it works, but after 2 things finish, I'll level, and the next time 1 thing finishes and I level again. It just kind of repeats. Other than that, I have them all staggered so everything finishes 20 minutes apart. As you can see, I got the same thing going on over here. Now, so I have 9 minutes until these finish, and at that point I will level. So I have 9 minutes to use my 12 warps. Oh, first things first, I gotta reload. It's a whole lot harder to do anything when everything runs really slow. Alright, so let's get going here. Let's see. Nothing there. That's fine. That's all. That's new. I can worry about that later, though.
Before this man on the south corner first.
So.
South corner first. Hurry the hell up. You guys have milked this fucking job long enough.
Alright, here's a good example of how I might chain, I guess. I'm going to look for a chain of, or try to make a chain of 10 here. So that's 8, 9, 10 and take 20 warps. So, and another thing, you'll notice that I keep moving the screen away from where you can see. And the reason I do that, if you watch a clock down here, it runs really, really slow. So if I move it down here, it almost runs at full speed. Although with the video it's running slower. A lot slower, actually.
You okay, Sam?
There we go. So that's 1. I'm sure you guys have an easier time with the hundreds than I do. Come on.
Thing off now.
It used to be a lot easier up until things became too easy. Now if I put my pulse tanks down too soon, basically they run through most of the base before I can get the marines down. And then they don't go back to kill the command center. Not even paying attention to myself right now.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! Call a fucking ambulance now!
In case you're wondering how I'm selecting units so fast, it's because of my mouse. Awesome piece of hardware. Running so slow.
Hey, cutie. Nice cutie.
You sure this is the right place?
Yeah. These are the coordinates Chris gave me when he dropped it. But we're definitely in the right place.
There we go. I don't think I'll be able to get up. I don't think I'll be able to use all my warps before I level. Which is kind of a waste, but. By the way, in this case I use my A1 set of warps last because I can do more with my A1 group than I can the others. Purely because I have bombas over here.
Hold it, be careful, it's slippery right there.
You alright? Yeah, I'm alright.
So with just bombas alone I can take up to anything like a 15, well actually I can take 2,500 local bases. But with this particular warp gate I can only take up to, I think, 1,000. Now guys, just so you know, this is about half the rate I can usually get warp gates at. And chaining this slow, usually you're likely to lose your chains trying to do it this slow.
Take it off your hands for 2.5.
Might take maybe less than 3.
So 2 warps left. I should be leveling in about a minute or 2 here. Oops.
So you were down in Panama, were you? Yeah. Did you hear about that famous painting by Jackson Pollock? That ripped off in Panama? Well, it's been all over the news.
No idea. What's that thing worth anyway?
About 140 million.
What's that? 20 in the black market?
At least. I'm in the wrong business, huh?
Sometimes you can tell when the command center goes down just because of the resources you get. But that only happens with the higher level bases. 16 seconds. Come on. This runs so slow. Oops. one. So watch numbers over here. Okay, that's not right.
Alright, I'm going to bed. Want to get my pill out? I'm going to go brush my teeth and go pee.
Oh, come on.
Then we'll go downstairs and read.
I don't usually take that much to go down, but then again, this is level 1400, so there we go.
Boom, boom, boom.
I just got a chain of 10.
Dang, dang, dang. Diggity dog, diggity
Alright.
dog.
So now I have 10 warps left.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
Keep lagging so bad.
Where do we put this? Alright.
Alright.
But I got these done for my man. He says they made me look like Alicia Keys from Ted Norton in American History X.
Sweet.
Oh, yo, what's your man in for?
Financing for possession of a sweet, sweet ass.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
My man, actually, he's my dad.
But I have to go 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
tatted on me that says Judy?
Look, we just passed Carvel. What's a Carvel? Carvel ice cream? Yeah,
10,
Fudgy the Whip.
11.
Fun, how
So
could you not know
then-
Carvel? They have them everywhere. Oh, wait, is that was church ice cream?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, that'll work.
I wouldn't be so high and mighty. You were on a free bang bus to a prison. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had such a strong emotional connection to ice cream. Not to the ice cream. The ice cream cake. When I was 10, Mom for a birthday party, she said yes, but then blanked out and forgot to call anyone. Starting to understand why you don't like birthday parties.
I mean, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
For an hour, I stole $20 from her
This
purse.
isn't boring the crap out of
Out to Carvel and bought myself a Fudgy the Whale cake. Ate the whole thing with a pink plastic spoon, and it was way better than any party ever could have been.
I heard that. Ain't nothing better than Fudgy the Whale.
I love the chocolate crunchies.
Everybody love the damn chocolate crunches.
The only base I actually have a hard time with now
Hey, Shonda. For your seat.
Who's available? Just parking lines. You don't need to see squares.
is the level 350 base.
Damn. It's my turn again.
Next.
I have yet to find a way to set up a unit so that they'll go straight for the command center. They always want to go around.
Club I've ever wanted to get into. Hi, Caroline Channing, +1.
I don't see you on the list.
Really? That's weird. We should be on the list. We're always on the list. Thanks, we're not on the list. We're not? I'm going to kill my assistant. Oh, I know. It might be under D'Angelo
I might not have enough
Jefferson.
bombs left to do this.
I'd like to see a manager.
There's no manager.
Well, then who runs this place?
Well, the Aryan Brotherhood's getting pretty strong.
This is such amateur hour. Give me $50 for the door guy.
Are you seriously trying to bribe an officer of the law while inside a prison? That's a federal offense.
Is that?
Look, I should have you thrown out for even suggesting it. We do not accept bribes.
Okay, fine. I'll let you take your sweet time searching me on the way in.
Because I hate wasting bombers, especially when I'm low on them.
Max, you can't do that for me. It's really for me. It's been a while.
What the heck's wrong with this stupid thing? There we go.
I'm so excited to see my father after all this time. How do I look?
Because I hate wasting bombers.
Do I still have that freshly felt up glow? Well, that ginger over there thinks you look good. He's full on
I'll
staring
try
at
this
you.
instead.
Well, I should hope so.
However,
You can't get
if
a
I
dude
mess
in
up,
prison to check you out. It's time for a makeover.
I have to start over again.
No, he's
I could never forget that face.
Trust me, you've never seen me before.
This is probably a bad idea. Yeah, it's a stupid idea.
That's you.
You do
I'm
remember.
gonna go after the command center.
Get rid of him as a one-night stand. They do come back to haunt you.
Turn on. Actually, you
Well.
believe it. Of all the prisons in all the world, you walked into mine.
So
It's kismet.
that's 9,
I get rid of yours, you get rid of mine.
18.
Listen, Irish, it was a one-time thing.
Okay, so I can't
You're a
chain that
guy,
anymore.
You get that.
How could you say it's a one-time thing? I love you.
Alright, so I have 4.
For you.
How many warps have I
Listen,
left?
I appreciate the ink, but I don't really believe in love. And truth be told, I'm not even a fan of Mexican food.
Airline chain. This table.
Max, we have to go. My dad's coming. Okay, nice to see you, Irish. Your body looks sick.
Max, hold on. Mark can tell you to get the back up. Max, I'm not gonna lose you twice. I said back up. Don't tell me
7
to back up.
warps.
That's all
Yeah.
I'm up.
So I need to figure out what I can do with 7 warps.
Don't tell me to come in.
There's not a whole lot I can do. Especially when I can only take 1 for 2.
Thank you very much, ladies. My man was barely in
Okay,
when I got
basis.
pulled out.
I would like to apologize to everyone for taking the bang out of
Although,
the bus. But, in my own defense, everyone here knows
that
a little
wouldn't work.
something about crazy guys.
Sit your ass back down.
Max, sit down before you start another riot. I'm sorry, I blew it.
8,
I screwed
9.
up your
Okay, this is something
I screwed up your party. I even screwed up the
that
easiest
I
birthday
think
thing
might
to do
benefit a
with
lot of you
cake.
guys.
I'm a
Okay,
terrible
you can make a chain of 10 from this by going 4, 8, and then cutting this in half, so basically make 9 and 10.
Well, no, not just any cake.
So basically I attack these 2 and then these 2, and then it chains 10. It only takes 4 warps.
Fast 40 bucks or Christmas.
You don't need to make solid lines when you're trying to enclose other bases.
Today's Monday.
In fact, sometimes it's just a waste of warps entirely. And also, if they cut off the chain, they can remove the whole thing in one piece because it's all one solid line instead of 2 unconnected lines.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to bed. You want to meet me downstairs?
Yeah, I don't know why you
So keep that in mind. Chains are a lot harder to take down if they're in pieces.
Yeah, no.
Well, come down and read with me, please.
Alright.
I'll meet you down here. Please be quick.
Okay.
So that's 1. And sometimes, if you do it right, you can even chain off of chains.
Come downstairs.
I forgot about that window.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Come downstairs.
Alright.
Now see the way this is set up right now? Roughly, as long as the experience bar is more than 30% of the way there, well actually 40, I can assume I'm going to level next time something finishes researching, or not researching, training. Which means at this point I probably have 12 minutes or so to my next level, and my next set of warps. Now 30... level 37 bases I have a bit of an issue with, because they tend to take a little while to go down. Oh, and guys, keep in mind, with training units, if you don't already know this, the amount of experience points you get from training a unit goes up every level, so basically it's a percentage of your level. It's a set percentage of your level that you get for training a single unit. which means even if I was level 8,000, I could set things up like this and it still worked the exact same way. The reason I place these guys by themselves, if you don't already know, is that the turrets go after them instead of my tanks. If I place everything at the same time, well then my tanks will get hit. Okay, so now I just got another chain of 10. And I can even get another chain of, actually 10 again, just using my last 3 warps. Well, actually be 9, because I don't think I'll get this one right here, because it's 162, you know, lower than level 161. Oh, be careful doing stuff like this. By taking these 2 bases right here, it'll cut off this whole section, which would make 2, 6, 10, 11 bases. But if it was 10 or less, basically I would chain the whole thing based on whatever the heck this was. Come on. So this actually works out perfectly for me in this case. Now if I could, I would actually be much better off attacking this base instead of this one, because this is a higher level, so I could, you know, attack these 2. And since everything's already cut off, I can pick whichever one of these bases to hit next. You know, to chain the whole thing. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to stay angry when you smoke as much pot as we do. Truth.
That was like really angry. Channel my energy and learn how to program computers. Did my first million by the time I was 20. That's our plan too.
Totally.
What language you guys coded? Java, Perl, C++? Okay, maybe not a million.
What are you eating there? Oh, it's their new oatmeal.
Anything below level 75 for me, I don't really have any set plan for attacking them. I just do strikes. They go down pretty quick. I only use strikes, by the way, because they move so fast. The rest of the units basically crawl, with the exception of disruptors. But come on, disruptors take a whole lot of your warp capacity, so you have to use fewer of them. And when things basically go down in one hit anyway, oops. This is an example of me not paying attention to myself. Now yes, I realize I didn't place my tanks after my other units, but for me in this case it doesn't really matter. There we go. So that makes a total of 19 bases I got with 24 warps. 10, 20, 30. No, 30 bases. Oh, so I did chain this one, okay. So yeah, 30 bases and 24 warps. It's not too bad. And I have another set of warps coming up in another 5 minutes. Speaking of which, that's all set. If you're wondering why I just don't train 80 minutes worth of bombas all at once, oops, it is because you can't. The closest I could get would be 81 minutes, which would kind of mess things up after a while. So basically 72 minutes of bombas and then 8 makes 80. I do 8 instead of 2 because sometimes I forget to check on things. And
freshens breath. New Tums Freshers. Fast release, fresh breath.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now watch.
Reality.
I hate dogs. You tiptoe around him a lot. To fix that?
Yeah, the level 11 collectors are really nice.
Summer's #1.
Alright, so I believe that's all I wanted to show you. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Take on finding